Hello everybody, welcome to today's episode of the show. We're going to talk about dinosaurs because they're cool as fuck, and apparently people want me to talk about dinosaurs, so that's what we're going to do. So, dinosaurs. You think they're cool? I think they're cool. Some guy over there thinks they're cool. Everybody does. Who doesn't like a dinosaur? Did you just say you didn't like a dinosaur? I can't believe you. You don't even. Why are you watching this? Stop watching. Leave now. Go. Bye. The first dinosaur I want to talk about is the Stegosaurus. Look at this guy. They call him the plated lizard because of how big he is. That's not right. They don't call him the plated lizard because of how big he is. They call him the plated lizard because that's his nickname. He used to spin plates back in high school, and everybody was always like, "Oh, dude, you're plated, yo. You're the plated lizard, man. Plated for life." And it just kind of stuck. Like if you read ancient dinosaur hieroglyphics, that's what that little wavy symbol means. It means plated, and plated was like it was kind of like cool, you know? So Stegosaurus was the coolest dinosaur around. Nobody could fuck with the Stegosaurus. It had a really tiny brain though. I mean, the guy was stupid. He would walk into walls, he would poop himself and then laugh, and on more than one occasion he was caught stealing tampons for his girlfriend. Like, dude, just go get a job, right? Like, why don't you get a job like this guy? Now you might be wondering what the Utah Raptors' job is, and his job is to make me shit my pants. Like, seriously, look at this guy. He's just terrifying. It's like an angry ex-girlfriend mixed with a bird, mixed with divorce proceedings, and then you add like a lizard and herpes, and that's what you get. Look at that guy. He's terrifying. You don't want to mess with him. You know, everybody talks about Velociraptor and oh, he was so tough and scary. But, you know, that's only because Jurassic Park. Velociraptor was only like, you know, half the size of a human. You could probably kick him in the face and run away. I mean, you wouldn't want to because of the sharp teeth, but I'm just saying, right? Like, Utah Raptor, hands down, way more badass, way more scary. Let's stop looking at this terrifying guy. Let's go and talk about something amazing, the Seismosaurus. I don't know if I'm saying it properly. I can't find a phonetic spelling of it because I'm not that smart. But I can tell you this guy was like 177 feet long from his head to his tail. He was 18 feet tall, and he weighed like 177 tons. That's a few pounds short of how much your father-in-law weighs. Don't deny it, we all know it's true. And much like your father-in-law, this guy liked to just sit around all day and strip branches off of leaves with his big weird teeth, you know? It was pretty cool and amazing, you know, it was a cool thing to look at, but, you know, like, what else are you going to say about the guy, really? So because I want my list to be 5 dinosaurs long, we're going to talk about Ankylosaurus. Again, I don't know if I'm saying it properly, but you don't really give a shit. You're not watching this because you think I'm a fucking paleontologist. Anyway, this guy, he was crazy. He was badass. You should check it. Look at his armor, right? You see that picture, right? You see that crazy armor this guy's wearing? He was thick-skinned. He was legendary. He could go into any bar and talk to any chick, and if they were like, "Ew, no, you're gross. You have spikes on your eyelids," he'd be like, "Whatever, girl," and just go talk to somebody else. Just like water rolled off his back. I think ducks evolved from that guy, and we should be saying, like water off an Ankylosaurus's back. Don't quote me on that, though. I don't have any sources. I haven't fact-checked. I haven't even peer-reviewed my journal yet. But look for it. It's coming. And lastly, we're going to talk about the greatest dinosaur that ever existed. The Loch Ness Monster. That's right. The Loch Ness Monster is a plesiosaur that lives in Loch Ness in the Scottish Highlands. Now let me tell you a little bit about the Loch Ness Monster. The Loch Ness Monster regularly cooks meals for the homeless. He's been doing it for 75 years. He also once donated $320,000 to Wigs for Your Digs, a charity that gives pubic wigs to people who can't grow hair anywhere on their bodies. Because there's already a bunch of charities for like getting them wigs for their face and their hair, you know, like fake mustaches and stuff like that. But there's no real charity for getting them pubic wigs until the Loch Ness Monster showed up with his $320,000 check. Like, you know, like, and nobody ever talks about it either. The guy he's a hero. He's a hero to people who can't grow hair, and nobody ever talks about it. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, one time he saved Morgan Freeman's life after Slash threw a bass guitar out of a 30-story window, right? Slash was all pissed off. He was trying to get this riff. He couldn't do it. He was like, boom! He throws the window out the guitar. It comes flying down. Shh! It's about to hit Morgan Freeman right in the face. Loch Ness Monster, boom, just slaps it away. Nothing even happened. This guy, he's a national treasure, you know? Like, everybody should be proud of how amazing he is. He's just a good guy, you know? He's not seeking any accolades for anything that he's done. He just lives his life, you know? He tries to be a good guy, and that's the way we should all be, right?